have the Lancia Fulvia, a Poly Toys S8. Now this is going to be a double restoration because I also have a Favoria Lancia Fulvia, which I'll show you in a minute. This is a 1600 HF 125 scale. It's a model of the 1972 Monte Carlo Rally winner, driven by Sandro Minari and Mario Mancini. The model is in reasonable condition. The paintwork is a bit dull and needs a good clean and polish. The decals are good, inside needs a clean, but perhaps the most important thing is one of the front light clusters is missing, which is coming around in a minute. I've ordered these direct from Italy. We'll see the lights as they come around in a minute. And then I'll remove this model and put the Favoria on. We'll have a look at that one. Here is the light cluster this side is missing. Should be like that on this side. So we'll stop the turntable a moment and put the Favoria on. Put it going again. This is a 124 scale car. It looks pretty good, apart from one of the rear wheels is broken. So that needs further investigation. As it comes around, we can see this rear wheel here. It's, the centre has come out of the rim. In the late 1970s, I had a white Fulvia 1300S coupe myself. This has these cars have a unique narrow V4 engine. I brought it with a blown head gasket, not a good idea. I replaced the head gasket. The narrow spread of the cylinders, it has only one gasket and one cylinder head, which is unique. So I could never get the car to run right, so in the end I got rid of it. Something that I've come to regret. So the next thing is to take the Poly Toy apart and have a closer look at the Favoria. Here is the Poly Toy Fulvia stripped down for cleaning. I did find one of the rear suspension cables had come out, one of these, so I put it back in. I've considered toning down the chrome work on this model. By repainting, but as I will not be keeping the model, we'll keep it as standard. So just a clean up and polish of the body shell. I'm waiting for the spare light cluster to arrive. So I'll remove the model now and we'll have a look at the Ferrara model. There we are. Fortunately, there was a spare wheel in the boot. So it's just a case of changing it over with the damaged one. I took the chassis off to make it easier to change. Now the stickers they use in the packaging to retain the boot and the bonnet and doors has left a bit of a gluey residue, so I'll have to clean that off. So that needs doing, and then I should just put it back together and it should be fine, that model. The Polytoy fovea is back together again, all polished up and with the new light cluster fitted. They only took about a week to arrive, which I think is pretty good, coming from Trebano near Padua in the Veneto region of Italy, an area we have been to many times, particularly Verona. That's the new light cluster there. I did tone down the chrome after all, the wing mirror and the grille, which makes it look better, I think, using a marker pen. Now we'll remove the Polytoy a minute and put on the Fabori. Changing the wheel on this model presented no particular problems. Removing the glue from the protective stickers that were on the boot, the doors and on the bonnet proved more difficult. In the end I had to resort to T-cut, which you have to be careful with using that on models, as often the paint is not particularly thick compared to a real car. So try it on a corner first is a good idea. So there we have 2 foveas ready to go. Remember to click that subscribe button and see you in the next video.